Welcome to the Choices Talk Show, and today we're going to be going over The Rising Tides, Chapter 8. So, now in this Chapter 8, we go through a lot. So, this chapter is named as Sailing Close to the Wind. So, basically, we see in the last chapter that there is a fish, pierced with a knife and blood. Somebody left it in our car, so probably not probably, surely it's a warning. And as I said in my last video, and also in this chapter, we find out sort of not find out, but we see our main character accusing the corporation Monteverde and its CEO Warner that they definitely have something to do with this, specifically Warner. So we start the chapter, our main characters, mom, dad, and Charlie, they're really worried. And at one point, we see Charlie isn't talking because, and she hasn't, talked this little since she was a child. So definitely, rightfully, our parents and our main character, we were all worried. And then we see we try to seek some advice from Cassidy. We go over Cassidy's house, that we have some talk. Cassidy tells us that how she can do anything, like how she thinks she can just resign, like and she can just tell the Monteverde company in their face, tell Warner in his face, she's not gonna work anymore for them, Cassidy. But one thing for sure, she also Cassidy, they also is gender customizable love interest. I always keep forgetting because my Cassidy is a woman, so apologies for that. So Cassidy, they tell us but this would be up to no help, just like Eddie, told us in the previous chapters, because they would just lose the job, but it wouldn't be anything, sort of because it's not like they're running the corporation, or the corporation or the company, they depend on them. It's without them it can also run, but the argument Cassidy tries to get across the table is that she's gonna be there and she's gonna help from inside, sort of what Eddie will be doing, and we'll come back to Eddie at the end. Now, so we get to have an intimate moment, diamond scene with with Cassidy, and then when we come back, we see this moment with Charlie. Charlie gets she gets the comfort from mom and dad, and finally Charlie gets told she shouldn't come out, and she goes to her home, her room. And then Robin comes over, and we have this talk with Robin, and finally we go to Charlie's room to talk with her, and we see Charlie's missing. Charlie has snuck out. So now, as to what happens next, we surely know Charlie has gone to Monteverde, and we follow. We go to Monteverde and we see Charlie's bike there outside. Again, remember, Robin can pick up locks, so Robin helps our main character and them to go get inside, and we find there, and finally we find Charlie. She was searching for details in Monteverde office, and then we tried to avoid the security and everything, tried to not alert the security that we were there, and we were trying to take Charlie back from there safely, because if we can take back Charlie from there safely, probably they can sue Charlie, or there would be a criminal offense. Charlie can go to I don't know, juvie or anywhere, because it's a criminal offense. So, and that would be a they can sue us, even our family, and we're in a bad state. So now, as to what happens next, we also Eddie finds us, but he doesn't tell anything, but he helps us to get from there, not totally out of the Monteverde headquarters, but out of that place where Charlie was trying to find the proofs that Monteverde did whatever has happened with the dead fish, and also fish die off. Now we see by the time we came to the entrance has been covered by all of the securities, and we don't have a way out. So at this point, Robin sacrifices themselves, and she let them sorry Robin, they let herself get arrested, so that they can make a room for us to escape, our main character and our main character's sister Charlie. So we get out that at the expense of Robin, and we come home. Now Charlie, at this point, she has broken down a lot, and she's terrified what mom and dad are gonna say when you finally go inside. Mom and dad, our main character's mom and dad, they're definitely super furious on Charlie, and Charlie gets grounded. Now at this point, so we see, like I've been saying since video one about Rising Tides, that Charlie has got everything, but she's a hothead woman, young girl. So but our main character, here she comes, because we see like various ways people are saying like Charlie is the main character, like Charlie is the main face of this protest, but the main character of the story is again our main character, because our main character gives Charlie's movement the direction it should be headed into. So that's definitely something I really enjoyed in this chapter. So as to what happens next, we see sort of Charlie getting grounded. We try to lift her spirit up, and you can take her to the, there's a diamond scene with Charlie. You can lift her spirit up, or otherwise, the morning you wake up, you see like Charlie searches up for Robin's details, and we found out that they have been arrested, but Robin hasn't been charged with anything yet. And then we suddenly find out at the end of the book, like at the end of this chapter, that someone is at the door. We are first terrified that who is that, and then our main character goes to open the door, and our main character finds out that it's Eddie, and Eddie tells us that he has to say something that couldn't wait. So now as to what to say, and also in the next chapter's description, for chapter 9's description, if you have read it, you will see like a major revelation. So I think Eddie has some groundbreaking news or groundbreaking information that would help our main character and our Charlie's movement to get back on the path and to clear our name and the allegations that has been brought on us, like we are all our climate change is hoax, or we are just just perpetuating false claims, those kind of things, or we are radical. And there's like, they're like good people, this corporation Monteverde. Warner is the good guy, he's trying to help this Cedar Port. So all those things that are going to collapse, so we're gonna get our reputation back, we're gonna get our protest back, and we will get heads up in this fight, I think, after this chapter 9, or since chapter 9, because I think Eddie has some groundbreaking news. And remember how I was talking about like Eddie was against our main character, but when the time comes, he would be with us. Now I think chapter 9, it is the start, like Eddie starts to understand like Monteverde and Warner, they're not good guys, they're not good people, and finally he starts helping us. And so will Cassidy do, because if Cassidy finds our proof, we'll have to seek legal advice. So we will get to talk with Cassidy, and in the next chapter I think we'll get a scene with Robin too. We're gonna have to talk with them, because Robin sacrificed themselves, so we have to talk with them because they sacrificed themselves for our main character's sister. That's what to come in the next chapter, but we'll have to see. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you enjoyed Rising Tides. This is chapter 8, and chapter 9, it's turning out to be a great story. So let's stick around for more. And a lot of new things to come this month. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and press the bell button, so you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos, and those are very important regarding Choice's blog posts, insiders, and all the posts that you can keep up with on various social media. I'll make sure I will dig into every story that Choices posts, or every book, and I'll make sure to inform you and it present it the best way possible. I know it's the best, but I will try my best. I didn't say I would present the best. Thank you guys, and stay safe, and see you in the next video. Right? Bye.